Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. Today's class is about moving your sprite in different directions. Before we proceeding in making our sprite move, first we should understand what is directions. So directions are like secret codes that tells us how to go from one place to another, just like in a treasure map. What you do in the treasure map when you play treasure map with your friends? There is a direction given to you, you follow that guidance and you reach your destination. Imagine you're exploring a new cafe with your parents. If you don't know where the cafe is, I'm sure you would be referring to Google Maps to see how to reach the particular destination. So what happens in Google Maps? There are different directions given to you to reach particular direction, that you should go straight or you should go turn right or you should turn left. With the help of that guidance, with the help of direction, you reach that particular destination. So how does direction help you? It helps you to explore a new adventure land, but with the help of certain instruction. These directions are a guidance, are steps to help us reach somewhere. Now consider you are new to someone's house, you visit your friend's place and you ask them, I'm so sorry. So you want to ask your friends that you want to use their washroom. So how they are going to guide you? They are going to guide you can go straight, you can turn left and you'll see the washroom in that particular area. So with the help of directions, you were able to reach from one place to another. That is how directions help. In the same way, in Scratch also, directions are going to help your sprite go from one place to the another. So there are four main directions which we use. One is forward up, that is you go straight, you want to go up. Then we have down direction, when you want to turn backwards, you're going to use down direction. Then left is to take steps to the left side or to turn the left side. Same is for the right side. So to find a special place or go on an adventure, we follow these directions like a secret code. Forward, forward, left, forward. So it means 2 steps you will take forward, then you will turn left and then again you go forward. So the way this guidance is given in your treasure map, when you play that, same way, this way certain steps will be given in the form of code in Scratch to make sprite go from one place to the another. So let's learn about the magical set of commands, that is set X and Y. Before we proceed on this, we should understand what is X and what is Y. So when you talk about the directions, there are 2 things you have to remember. First is horizontal line and second is vertical line. So what is there? First, let's talk about horizontal line. The very easiest word to think of horizontal line is sleeping line. So anything that is on sleeping line is horizontal. The other word, easiest word to understand is sleeping line. So you want to go to the right or the left. That is your horizontal line. Your right side and your left side is on sleeping line. Your right side and your left side are always going to be on the sleeping line. So this sleeping line is called as X. Anything that is on the sleeping line, that is right or left, is X-axis. And when you talk about up or down, that is forward or backward, that is in your vertical line, that is standing line. So that is your Y-axis. We have 2 axes, one is X, one is Y. X is about going to left or right. Okay, and Y is about going up and down, about climbing. So very easy way to remember this is just remember 2 points. X-axis is your sleeping line, your Y-axis is your standing line. Now let's see this in detail. Imagine your character is like a little robot that loves to explore. They live on a big grid just like a map where they can move around. The grid has 2 special lines, X-axis and the Y-axis. So X goes, like I said, X is what? Sleeping line. So that is left or right. Correct? The X-axis is like a long road that goes from left to right. When you hear set X, it means you are telling your character to go to a specific spot on that road. Which specific spot? Right or left spot. Same way Y, In that treasure map, it is like climbing a ladder, so you can go up, you can come down. So you are going to tell this secret code and help your characters reach particular destination. If you say set x to 100 and y to 50, your character will go 100 steps to the right, that is x, and 50 steps on the y axis. So isn't that super cool? You give the position and your sprite reaches there. Can we explore this on Scratch? Let's try. It will be much easier if you do it on the Scratch. Now to understand the positions better, I'll go to the backdrop and we're going to post this backdrop. So this is your grid. Horizontal is x. See, when you see this orange line, your x value is given minus 240 and here at the end x is given right side is 240. Y value is 0, 0 because sleeping line is for x axis, that is why y's number is 0. Now when you talk about standing line, your x value is 0 and the y value number is given. Isn't that super cool? I'll take the sprite and show you a lot of things here. Okay, this is the balloon. Now this numbers you don't have to remember, you can always upload this backdrop, change the numbers and then again change the backdrop. I'll show you how we do that. So I'll take the sprite and you can see the center position is 0, 0. I can take the sprite and I can keep it here. So we can see the position, right? 0 minus 35. If I keep somewhere else, the position here changes. Now we will upload a different backdrop. Now we will make this balloon move. Okay. So we are going to learn move the sprite with the arrow keys today. We are going to move sprite in different directions. So when the green flag is clicked, I'll go to the motion and I'm going to show you, I want to set the center position. So I can even do this, set x to, set y to. That is 0 and again 0. So if I do this, my balloon will go in the center. See, I'll keep it here. I'll click on the green flag. It goes in the center. So using set x2 and set y2, you can set your x position, horizontal position and vertical position. Now to add the movement, we have this blocks change x by and change y by for different directions. So how can you make sprite move in different directions? Let me show you that. We go to events and we have an event called when space key pressed. We change this to arrow keys. We have all the keys here. I'm going to change this to up arrow. So for going up, that is our standing line. Standing line is y. So I'll attach change y by. How did I remember the steps? I took an event. I've changed it to up arrow. Then up arrow is what? It is a standing line. Standing line means what? Y axis. So I took change y by. I'll take another event. Then I'm going to take down arrow. Down arrow is what? It is again standing line. So what I'm going to change it to? Again y. Again the y value will change. Now what are the two directions remaining? We are left with right arrow and the left arrow. That are the four directions which we are doing in today's class. So I've taken two events. So right and left are on which line? They are always on the sleeping line. So what is sleeping line? That is x. So I'll take change x by. I'll take change x by for the left arrow also. Wasn't it pretty simple? You have to think which direction, and if you know the direction, then you have to think in the mind it is sleeping line or standing line. If it is sleeping, you take x. If it is standing, you take y. Now let's see how the numbers work here. I'll keep the way opposite. So when you press up arrow, you are doing change y by 10. So when you press up arrow, it is going up, correct? So for bringing it down, you are going to take the opposite minus 10. So when you press up, I'm pressing up arrow and the down arrow. So you take the opposite number to go in opposite direction. It's not mandatory to take 10. You can even take a smaller number like I'm taking. And then we come down. Now same way, now when I click on green flag, it will start from the center. Again for the right, I'll take 7 consider and for left it will be opposite, minus. You can even take -9 also. It is not important that these two numbers are same. Just the thing is, the opposite direction has to be negative. I'll go up. I'm pressing down. It is coming down. When I press right, it goes to the right. When I press left, it goes to the left. Why we are taking negative values, I'll show you on the graph also, and then again I'll change the backdrop. See, when you go to the right side, see, this is your balloon. We started from the center position, and now when I go to the right side, you can see the number is 240. There is no negative number. So you take positive number for this side. But when I go this side, you can see here this side the number is negative. That is why for the left arrow I have taken any negative value you can take. Same for the up. When you try to go up, you can see the y value is 180. That is positive number. That is the reason for up we took a positive number. For down, you can see there is -180. That is why we have taken a negative value. So what you have to do is you have to figure out. How do you figure out? You take this backdrop, you go to choose a backdrop option. There is this XY grid option. You choose that backdrop, and if you're not able to remember it is positive or negative, it's completely fine. Just keep your sprite here. You want to go to the right. What is the number? 240. Oh, it's positive. So let's take a positive number. Then you take your sprite, keep it here. What is the number here? -240. It means we have to take a negative value for the left arrow. It means for the left direction. Now if I want to go up, I'll check what is the number. The number is positive, so I'll take positive number. From 0 to 180, any number you can take. Now if I want to come down, I'll check what is the number. It is a negative number, so for coming down, I'll take a negative value. So I'll change it to directions. So we have seen how we can make sprite move in different directions using this. You would have played a lot of games on your computer or laptop or mobile phone where you're controlling your sprite with arrow keys. You're controlling your main character with arrow keys, and look how simple it is to control your sprite with arrow keys. I hope this is clear for everyone, and I hope you practice it with a lot of sprites. You can do any keys. You can even do A, B, C, D, E. So A for the consider up, then you have to specify that. You can give here comment, add comment. A alphabet is for up direction. So when you press A, it will go up. This way you can even mention the comment for the people who are looking at your game. Or you can even write here. I have taught you already how using costume you can write the text. We will see more such games in the coming classes. I hope the direction is clear for everyone. Thank you so much.